what happened last night. Is this a situation where you park it and it's good that you got a second of a back-to-back right away?
Yeah, it's nice to get back on the horse again, quick as possible here. We played some good hockey last night, but we gave it away in the second period. We played one bad period against a good team, and they cost us. So it's good to be back here and be back in the saddle again.
So do you have to ensure? I mean, when you're playing Toronto, you know they have that scoring depth. They're a top 5 scoring team in the NHL, top 5 power play team. You're playing Ottawa. They can score too. Granted, some of that goal scoring's moved away, but you have to make sure you don't look past them and focus on getting and playing your game and not disrespecting them, but maybe underestimating what they can bring.
Yeah, for sure. It's two desperate teams out there tonight, and they got some guys who can score and really skate. So we got to be ready. We got to be on our toes. And I think the last 5-6 games, I think we've been ready to play every game. It's just last night we came out ready to play too and played a hell of a first period, but then we gave it away in the second. But there's nothing different tonight. We got to be on our toes, play our game, and focus on our game, and we should be fine.
When you have a game like that, the second period last night, and I don't mean to accentuate the negative, but at least you were all in it together. Like you look around, and it's not like there wasn't really anybody really going in that second period. So when that happens, guys take it internally upon themselves to each kind of bring a little bit more, making sure that doesn't happen, because every guy played a factor in it last night. I mean, every aspect of the game in the second period wasn't good enough.
No, and it's like I said, we got to come together as a group here because we got so much better than we showed in the second period, and we got to get some credit to Toronto too. They really scored on the chances, and they got a really good team right now, and they have a lot of offense. But like you said, we didn't play near as good enough as we can in the second in Toronto last night. But now we can come together as a group and play a good game tonight.
Do you guys have to accept that maybe you can't outskill teams? A couple of years ago, towards the end of the year, you might have been able to outskill teams. You can't outskill teams. You've got to outwork teams.
Yeah, and I don't think the way you win Stanley Cup this year or any other year, you're not going to win it by skill. You're going to win it by outworking people and have skill to complement the team with it. I think if we just we got to focus on our working team first, and then the skill is going to take over. We got some guys that have some huge potential, and there's some really stars in this league that really helps us in the offensive zone. But all of us is going to put the work in, and that's when we play the best hockey.